D, a senior here at Senn, and the vice president of Black Student Union.
Hi, I'm Felice. I'm a senior here at Senn, and I'm a part of BSU, which is Black Student Union here at Senn. And we would all like to welcome you to the Black History Month virtual assembly.
Last year was really good. We had a lot of mixing of dancing, singing, artwork, and a lot of spoken word. And this year's a little bit different just because we're online.
Clearly, this isn't the most ideal situation. However, we did what we could, and we felt like we should still be celebrating this month, especially with all of the recent events that transpired not only in 2020 but even in 2021, even though we're so early in.
We still did what we could with the submissions that we had, and we hope that you will enjoy the things that we were able to put together. The goal of our presentation is to talk about things that have happened in the past and things that have happened in 2020 and how the events of our past and present influence each other.
This year's theme for our assembly is Sankofa. It's a celebration of what it means to be Black, which can mean different things to different people because we're not a monolith. And also, now that we are becoming more comfortable talking about our history and talking about things that affect us, how do we move forward knowing what we know?
Overall, we hope you enjoy our presentation, and we hope you get to see a couple of familiar faces and your friends.
We hope you all enjoy this celebration of our culture. Yeah.
So enjoy.
Hello, my name is Kwame, and I was born and raised in Uptown Chicago. The intention for my pieces is to sort of hold up the mirror, let others know that you are beautiful and you do belong somewhere on this earth. Over the years, I've realized that nothing really separates us but the clothes we decide to wear every single morning. That realization encourages me every day to produce appealing pieces and help dig deep within everyone and discover one's true beauty and push that beauty to its surface. My process is very simple. Everything starts with a lead of a pencil. No matter what medium I'm using, it begins with a sketch. Sketching for me is a intuitive process. Sometimes I have an idea and sometimes I don't. But I approach every design with the idea that it will someday uplift someone. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Hello, my name is Sydney Mathis, and I'll be singing Stand Up by Cynthia Erivo. I've been walking with my face turned to the sun, weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm wading through muddy waters, I got a made up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation, 'cause I'll fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, can you hear freedom calling? Calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. So I'm gonna stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home.
It sound like Mississippi, sippy cup, baby turn Bibby up. Henny invented the catalyst for happiness in my cup. This sound like kiddies on the playground. Mama was
Hey, I'm
running
Gabby.
up.
I am a freshman here at Senn High School. I am an artist who happens to be Black, and I specialize in animation. My standards for me is that I'm emo, I'm a weeb, I love theater, so I'm a big theater nerd, and those differ from the standards that society has put for Black people, and that's what the piece means. That's why there's a lot of different little pieces at the sides, because those shape my personality and who I am.
This sound like complaining when they boom like Raspy. B2K in the stereo, we juke in the backseat, or juke in the basement.
This poem is titled Hyacinths from His Blood. My love's warmth fills my hollow bones, no longer cold and empty. Laying in his arms under the sun, I breathe for what feels like the very first time. His gentle whispers and delicate hands, they take mine with such strength I could crumble into ash and dust, burnt memories and faded smiles. Still he holds me together, makes me whole. A healer's hands, holy hands that play upon a lyre, holy hands that grasp my own, that lean on my thigh, that lightly skim my face. Rosy lips murmur false promises, a vow to live forever, to sacrifice his years for mine. Gentle lips gently crush the soft flesh of my cheek, press into my fragile temple, touch my soul. In his arms I know I am simply ephemeral. No matter his insincere sincerity, I will gain no years from him, and yet he will remember me. Through him I am eternal. We rise together, a perfect dance between two souls, equal in every way that counts. There is no room for jealousy here, no room for hatred. Gazing in his eyes, all I see is softness, as he reaches out a warm hand, calloused and soft. I can see the way his muscles shift, extending long fingers, barely grazing the flying discus, sent to me like a gift. In the perfect final days of June, a western wind presses harshly against my skin. Zephyrus. I thought we were playing. Why am I hurting? The place he had kissed so tenderly feels warm once more, but it's unpleasant, sticky, pulsing. Hyacinth, I hear the call. Hyacinth, hyacinth, hyacinth. Why scream for a flower? Flowers only live so long before they wilt. Why scream for something so fragile? I look down. There they are. Hyacinths in my blood, holy liquid spilt upon the ground, and holy tears drip upon my face. The sole thought through my shattered mind, through you I am eternal. A final glance at the man I love, a final chance to feel his perfect lips, a final touch to his golden tears. The cold wind pressed into my bones. I was a god once too. I almost want to scream. It almost seems cruel. All I can see is the sun and the sun. The heavens are not crying for me, but I can feel the rain and I can feel myself fade. I see gold. I see Apollo.
My case was this feel like jumping in the pool and I'm knowing I can't swim. Ooh, you about to get your...
Hi, I'm Tyshawn. I'm an oil painter, and my art is just about documenting the Black experience. It could be my experience, it could be others' experiences. And I just kind of respond to a lot of just social justice issues that are going on and stuff like that. So I feel like my duty as an artist is to demonstrate the rawness of our ideas and struggles, because the media doesn't do that. It doesn't show who we really are. So, I took it upon myself to do that. And my first piece that I'm showing, it's untitled, and I focus on generational trauma. You see a boy getting held back by two figures, and they have bullet holes in them, and it's basically, I took it on myself to show like Black Chicago plight and just this whole idea of just protecting the next generation. In the second piece, I painted George Denny on a bandana to symbolize the criminalization of Black men. This piece is kind of weird, because I didn't inherently just think of like let's do this. It just kind of happened. And it's about kind of like this juxtaposition between the bandana and an innocent Black person, because the stereotype of bandana is bad because it's linked to Black culture. Then it's the same thing for a Black man. So just this whole juxtaposition, because they're both not inherently bad. So yeah, that happened. And my third piece, it's a painting of my grandma and my great aunt, and it's just it's just about reflecting on the past. That's what that series is about. It's about just digging into my family roots and just where I come from and who I came from and how these people's lives were, because we grew up idolizing these people instead of act like really connecting with them. So beautiful things are made in very, very bad times. So I challenge all artists and everybody to find some creative way to respond to the things that are happening around them, and just make sure that they stay true to themselves.
Run, mama say come home before the street lights do. Ice cream on my front porch.
This is unacceptable in the United States. 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 We just want to party. This is unacceptable in the United States.
All the injustice. Some things in life they just don't want to see. But if Martin Luther was living, can't find that be no
catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look how I'm living now. Police be tripping now. Yeah, this is America. Guns in my area. I got the strap. I gotta carry 'em. Yeah, I'ma go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. Yeah, I'ma go get the bag. Yeah, or I'ma get the pad. Yeah, I'm so cold like, yeah. I'm so dull like, yeah. Woo. We gon' blow like, yeah.
Don't never take my power, my power, my power. Don't never take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. Don't never take my power, my power, my power. Don't never take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow.
This that rhythm, this that lightning, this that burn, this ain't no perm. This that nappy, this that herb, this that kinfolk, this that skinfolk, this that war, this that bloodline on the front line, ready for war. Where you gon' run? Get it loose, get it low, get it low. Why you get it loose, get it loose, get it low, get it low. Oh, gotta protect my grace, keep it locked in the safe. Don't make me get back to my ways, my power they never take.
This is unacceptable in the United States.
I have a dream. We will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. Because I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream. The Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
We are proud.
But they do not own this country. They do not own democracy. They don't own us. They are tragically confused. And we will not be intimidated.
Much higher.
And we will not be intimidated